Hello, welcome to our weekly SIG Release meeting. My name is Veronica, and today is Tuesday, February the 14th. Our agenda today is very late, but we still wanted to hold this meeting today because we hadn't had a chance to meet for a couple of weeks. Quick reminder, this meeting is covered by the CNCF Code of Conduct, and it is being recorded and will be made public later today. So made the required adjustments if you don't want to be seen in the camera, etc. And just a reminder to be excellent to each other. I believe someone already posted the agenda on the chat. Yeah, thanks. Joe. All right. So, would anyone like to take notes today? Any volunteers?
I can do it, but I may need to drop, but it may be brief.
Okay, yeah. Don't worry. If you can start, and if you drop, I'll
take over.
Continue.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Ray. How many volunteers? Thank you. All right. So, would anyone like to introduce themselves? Is this anyone's first time? I don't think so. Oh, no. Okay, well, a reminder that any new members or attendees are welcome. You don't have to have a specific role in the release team. And tell your friends to come and contribute. And if there are no other items for the introduction, we can go ahead with the agenda. I see that Cici and Mohammed are adding some stuff right now. So let's go to talk about the sub-project updates, release engineering.
I'm not sure if I should start or if you want. Yeah, I just want to ask a question regarding with the access clarification. I added an issue there. I'm not sure if it's okay to add me at least into some of the areas, so at least I can manually trigger the jobs or whatever, because due to today's issue, we actually have a I'll talk about the release team update together, because we have like the Alpha 2 release card scheduled today, and we were running into a blocker with a flaking test on the on one of our master. I think it's the yeah, I linked the issue there. And I have to ask, like, thanks, Marco, for helping me manually trigger the jobs just to verify if that's the actually issue caused by us, or it's just some infra kind of flaky. But I'm wondering if I could have the access, so next time I could handle it.
Yeah,
and also,
I think that makes a lot of sense, Cici. Sorry for interrupting, because you're usually asking for this type of things, and that's great because that brings them to our attention. So I think it makes sense. Probably something like opening a ticket, a temporary ticket, like for when people need to cut, release, things like that. But I think it makes sense, and we can arrange something. Still, like, even when you have access, just let us know that things are happening. But yeah, that can be arranged.
okay, I can raise maybe a separate PR just to have like the access to at least manually trigger the PR and also kind of tag the milestone or whatever. So, and we can discuss maybe on the PR itself. And
Yes.
yeah, I'm not sure if yeah, I have an issue linked there, but I'm just kind of lack of clarification on like which area, like should I kind of raise the PR and which area like it's not. So if
I see.
like,
Yeah. So I would err on the safe side, because like sometimes I'm not even talking about this specific time, but there are examples where very little PR and that we need to trigger was depending on or would mess with someone else's work, that we didn't know about. So it's always safe to let everyone know in the main channel. And this is not just for you, this is like for for every one of us. Yeah, the access. Yeah, we'll give you the access and.
Okay,
but
cool.
still,
I'll
let's
raise the
report
PR
it.
and then maybe I'll tag you or like other release measures there, and we can
Yeah.
discuss from there. Thank you so much. And by the way, regarding with the today's scheduled alpha 2 card, I'll wait for another 1 hour just to see like if the job passed succeed and it's not our fault. If that's the truth, I'll just trigger the release card, and if there is any issue there, I'll delay it by 1 day.
All right, perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cici. All right.
I have one question for Cici.
Oh,
Do we
sure.
want to wait for the Go update before cutting the alpha release, or is it not really important?
Yeah, I think that's a great question because I was looking at the Go issue. The Go version bump like is normally affect the patch release and previous release for my understanding. And currently we are only doing alpha cut, which shouldn't be affected by the Go release because the master should have like the latest Go like release version. I'm not sure if that makes sense to you.
Yeah, I think that 1.20 is also affected. I don't have the release announcement handy. I'm not sure if anyone knows.
Yeah, I saw there was some work being done during the weekend addressing specifically those issues. And yeah, in the release, in the mailing list notes, it said that 120 was also affected. Although again, I don't know the details right now.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm not sure if that's going to affect our, like, that's like important enough to delay the alpha cut or not, because we mainly just do alpha cut for testing purpose, like nobody is actually using.
What alpha cut is this? First?
The 127 alpha
Yeah.
2.
It's the alpha 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right in terms that no one is really using it, and it's just like the way I have perceived the alpha cuts in the past is like to flush out things, and like it is not until the beta that
And also like we have another alpha 3 cut scheduled in 2 weeks, which we could always pick up the latest Go version there. And yeah.
Okay. Why don't you post this and into the channel again and tag not only the release managers but like the release leads. I personally would say that since it's the alpha and just for like now and to not delay things more, which I know how that affects the full cycle when we start having like a tiny delay, I would do it. I would go for it, but I would also like my teammates
Sure.
opinion.
I can send out a message like after this meeting just to let people know, like if they have concerns, they can raise it in the Slack message.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you, Marco.
Also, please, if you do so, please tag Deems and Ligit because they have been triaging some Go issues over the weekend. So we want to make sure that we are good to go from that side as well.
Oh, sure.
But yeah, I agree with what Veronica said because those are alpha releases and we can probably just go ahead. As long as we are good to go from those issues that we had over the past few days.
Yeah, maybe I'll wait for like all the CI jobs passed, and when we are ready to cut the release, I'll send out the message just to verify if that's the case. And even I don't believe that will affect alpha cut, but yeah, I'll send out the message. Thank you.
Sounds like a great plan. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you both. All right, I guess Mohammed.
Hi there. So yeah, I'm working on freezing the old registry. The CAP approved and got merged last week, the other week, and the blog post has been published, so everybody's on notice planning on doing. I'm working on some infrastructure changes this week and next week, and then I need to go make some changes in promotion tooling early March. We're ready to cut over towards the end of the month. So yeah, I need to find Adolfo and the others and have a chat with them.
Cool.
but so far it looks like we're on track.
Okay, that's great. So since it's merged and the work has started, do you need like any immediate thing on behalf of the release?
Not from
plan?
SIG Release right now.
Okay.
So we're good for now. I will find the right people in March.
Sweet. Well, great work. I'm very happy to hear this progress. Okay, does anyone have any questions for Mohammed?
I just want to echo this, like, thank you so much for taking care of this. This is a very important cost-saving measure that we need to push migration to register Kubernetes IO, and I think this is definitely going to help a lot. And like, thank you for going above and beyond and taking care of CAP, of comms, of website updates, of everything. Really great job, and thank you for that.
Oh, yeah, no problem. On that note about comms, the last thing that I forgot to do or I need to do is to get a banner written out. I mean, Ben told me how to do it, so I need to get that done ASAP. And then I think that banner is going to run till the release and sometime after keep on for a bit longer.
All right. Well, thank you, Mohammed. Then we
Right, no
go to the release team updates. Sander?
Yeah, so we had enhancements freeze last Thursday, and we only ended up with 9 caps that didn't meet the criteria for freeze. And so far, none of them have put in exception requests. So yeah, 0 exceptions so far. We're in the 70s for total tracked enhancements. It's kind of wild. Having been involved in the release team for a long time, I've not seen this many make it through the first freeze before. So we'll see what happens as we get to code freeze. But for now, yeah, we're cruising through with a lot of enhancements. Yeah, that's really the only update I have right now.
Yeah, but no, you're right. That's exciting. Thank you, Sander. Cece.
Oh, yes, I think I talked about this
Yeah.
topic earlier. Yeah, I
Okay.
guess it should be covered. Thank you.
Great. Okay, since no one else seems to have a scheduled item on the agenda, we discussed this in on the channel and we still have to send communications for that, which I can take care of today. We're supposed to have the patch releases for this. They're scheduled for this Wednesday, but we're having to delay them by a day for now. Fingers crossed. In order to give room for the Go update that we previously discussed here. If anyone has any questions, let us know. But well, yeah, fingers crossed that it's just one day. Other than that, I don't have anything else. Does anyone have any item for open discussion? No? 3, 2, 1. All right. If no one else has anything else, I'll give you back your time. Thank you very much for joining us and see you on Slack.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.